All right, shalom, shalom. All right, I'm Rayala coming at you with another lesson straight out of the Lion's Den camp of Yasha Allah. We're going to start this lesson off by giving praises to the Heavenly Father in the name of His only begotten Son and the Holy Spirit. And we're going to do that in their proper true names. All right, in the Lashawan Kodash, we're going to start off by saying Kal, Halayim, La, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Ha, Raka, Kodash, Ma'amath. I definitely want to give double honors to the apostles of GMS and their elders. Definitely want to give double honors to my elder, Ahar Wan, Banyasha off the Lions Den Camp, located right here in Jacksonville, Florida. Shalom to the sincere men, women, and children that believe in sincerity and in truth. Shalom. All right, today's lesson is going to be going over a question that Apostle Tahar put into one of his videos. All right, his question was, this is the video, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. All right, but the question was about the man picking up sticks and what was put into effect because of what the man did on the Sabbath day by him picking up sticks. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so this is Numbers 15 and 32, and it reads, "And while the children of Israel were in the wilderness, they found a man that gathered sticks upon the Sabbath day. And they that found him gathering sticks brought him unto Moses and Aaron," which is Moses' brother, "and unto all the congregation. And they put him in work because it was not declared what should be done to him." All right, so what is the main issue? All right, the man was picking up sticks on the Sabbath day. All right, so let's go to Exodus. All right, we're going to grab two precepts in Exodus. All right, two different chapters. All right, this is Exodus 20. And we're going to go to verse 16. Yeah, scroll up. All right, verse 8. "I remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy." All right, now that's the whole point of the Sabbath day. All right, is to keep it holy. All right, no, don't do no wickedness. All right, no slave work. None of that should be done on the Sabbath day. All right, keep it holy. That's the whole entire point of it. All right, so verse 9. All right, just to get into what happened with the man. All right, who was picking up sticks and why it was an issue. All right, verse 9, it says, "6 days shalt thou labor, all right, and do all thy work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord." All right, all caps. When you see the Lord in all caps, that's where the Heavenly Father name goes, right? Yahweh. All right, it's His true name. "Thy power, all right, thy God, in it thou shalt not do any work." Right? Do any work, and that's on the Sabbath day. "Thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy merchant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle." See, the Sabbath day is the only day that everybody gets a chance to rest, man. Even the cattle, even your maidservants. All right. So even in the end times, that's going to be the only day that these Edomites get a chance to rest, because their prophecy is that they have to do 1,000 years of slavery in the kingdom, right? Not in the actual kingdom itself, but outside the kingdom, they're going to be doing a hell of a lot of work, all right, with 1,000 years and all the stuff that they did to the children of Israel, to the Heavenly Father's true children, to the elect. All right, that's going to be poured onto them, all right, double, all right. So during slavery, that's like the most recent history that we can go back and look at and see all the wrongful things that these wicked devils have done to our people in slavery, making lampshades out of our skin, making shoes out of our skin, feeding our babies to alligators, so on and so on. So that's the only, I know I veered off just a little bit. I'm gonna get right back to the point, but all of that stuff it will be brought back upon them, upon their head, man. All that wickedness that they did to the apple of the Lord's eye, right? Which are the Israelites today, right? Are the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, Seminole Indians, and the speckled bird. All right, speckled bird is just Israelites that were born in other nations or may look like other nations, right? But bear the same spirit, right? Stemming through Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in that same bloodline. All right, not Esau, not Ishmael, and none of these other heathens. All right. So back to the point, right? The Sabbath day, right? Even the cattle get the rest, as it says, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. Right? For in 6 days the Lord Yahweh made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that is in them and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord Yahweh blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. All right. Now let's go to Exodus. All right. He made that day holy, man. All right. 35. I missed my other phone, man. The other phone was way better than this trash behind iPhone, man. Hey, man, I recommend if you got an Android or iPhone, if you got to choose between the two, I recommend choosing the Android. All right, so back to it. It's Exodus 35:1. And it reads, And Moses gathered all the congregation of the children of Israel together and said unto them, These are the words which the Lord Yahweh hath commanded, that ye should do them. All right, ye should do them. 6 days shall work be done, but on the seventh day there shall be to you, right, an holy day. Right, this is why Yahweh Shah made that famous quote. Right, the whole point of the Sabbath day is to keep it holy. All right, roughly paraphrasing, it says, There shall be to you an holy day, a Sabbath of rest to the Lord Yahweh. Whosoever doeth work therein shall be put to death. All right. That's pretty much the point. All right. So let's go back to Numbers 15. Going down to 32. All right, we're gonna start off at 34. I'll start back at 33. And they that found him gathering sticks, right, that's a form of work, brought him unto Moses and Aaron and unto all the congregation, and they put him inward, because it was not declared what should be done to him. Verse 35. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Moses, The man shall be surely put to death. All the congregation shall stone him with stones without the camp. Right, outside the camp, basically. And all the congregation brought him without the camp and stoned him with stones, and he died. All right, it says, as the Lord Yahweh commanded Moses. And the Lord Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children. All right, so now we're getting into the answer of what came about because of the man picking up sticks. All right, what was put in place. All right, as Apostle Tar, the question that he asked on his video to his followers. All right, and the Lord put it on my spirit to do a video on it to answer the question, all right, and go into what the Sabbath day holds, and what came, what came about because of the man picking up sticks. All right, it says, verse 38, Speak unto the children of Israel and bid them that they make the fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations. All right. If you're a Negro, Latino, Native American, man, your bloodline stems on your father's side, right? Your bloodline stems through Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, right? And you definitely are Israelite, no matter what your skin tone is, all right? Speckled bird, man. All right. All Israelites come in different colors, man. We come in all colors. Which technically everybody on the earth is some derivative of brown. All right. That's why when you see so-called white people, right, when they have freckles, what are they freckles? It's either two colors. They only, well, a couple colors. All right. But they're always usually a derivative of brown, right? Even their skin tone itself is a derivative of brown. When you look up the um, color brown, it shows you all the different shades of brown, right? And their color is in that, right? As well as our colors, as well as the darkest man you could probably find on the planet, right? So all of us are derivative of brown, right? But when you look at a Caucasian with freckles, what do their freckles always look like? Right, brown. Same way as their birthmarks, right? Either brown or they have some gingers out there. They have red freckles, all right. But those are more like reddish brown, all right. It just goes to show you that all people, come from the earth, man. Come from the dust and the dirt of the ground, man. As the Lord has said, we was made from the dust of the earth, the dirt of the earth. So like, but back to the point. All right, so these um let's go back into it. These fringes, right, that are bordered, right? It says, let's go back into it. It says, speaking to the children of Israel and bid them that they make them fringes, right, in the borders of their garments throughout their generations, right? So this is why you see us wearing our garments today, all right? When we out in the highways, we out on the streets teaching this truth on the highways and byways, all right? It says, and they that put upon the fringes of the borders a ribbon of blue. All right, so let's get that. Let me see something here. All right, just kind of show you an example of what came, what was put in place because of the man picking up sticks. All right, now it's crazy. Now all I did was type in ancient garments, right, bordered in blue with fringes. All right, so I clicked on images. All right, first people you see, right, top left corner, right, them Gadites, man, or children of Reuben, right? These are Israelites, but you see these are so-called Native Americans, right? The Indians, so-called Indians, right? But these are the children of Israel as well, right? Wearing their fringes bordered in blue. I wonder if I can zoom in on that, all right? You see the lady, right? Her fringes at the bottom, right? You see the blue ribbon, right? Bordered in blue, right? That's them still wearing their, the fringes bordered in blue and the blue ribbon, right? It's still the generation still rocking their garments, man. All right, with their fringes. All right, now as far as this one over here to the right, right? Look at this. All right. Now, most people when they see this, they automatically think Egyptian, right? And that's where most people mindsets go, right? Even though it's not based off of skin tone, right? So don't get caught up on the skin tone. But this is an Israelite man, all right, with his beard, and he has his tassels, all right? All right, so we can go into the tassels as well. And you really can't tell, but some of them are blue. I don't know if you can see it like that on y'all side, all right? But we'll get into that part, all right, in a minute. Hopefully, I remember. All right, but just and today you'll see most of the other camps rocking their t-shirts, right? T-shirts are really like undergarments. Your friend should be, on your garments, right down to your feet, basically. All right, not your paps, lucky, but just going into it. You see all the fringes. People making these today, right? Zoom in on this. All right, as you can see, you see them boys, right? And those are not dreads, by the way. All right, those are plaits, what they call locks back then, plaits. All right. Well, as you can see, the men rocking their fringes, all right, at the bottom of their garments. All right. Okay, there's a picture of the guy. See him in the blue. And you see how it's bordered in blue as well, his fringes. All right, I'm trying to zoom in like that, but you get what I'm saying. Come on, man. There you go. This damn phone sucks so bad, man. All right. So just to show you some more pictures. All right. So for those who say, "Oh, we Kemet," we're not Kemet, man. All right. Two different people, Hamites and the children of Ham and the children of Shem. All right. Israelites come through the bloodline of Shem. Hamites come. Egyptians come through the bloodline of Ham. Okay. Two different people. All right. And so when you see what people, our people today, they're so lost in history, they're so, blinded, right, that they think that they're actually Egyptian, right? When not understanding that you was in slavery in Egypt, man, because reincarnation is real. And it was just an article I was just reading on. I'm gonna have to do a lesson on it when I, can get some time, because it might be a long lesson. But it's a scientists basically say they have proven now that even though technically it's still a theory, but they have proven that reincarnation is real, because your spirit, this is in the article, your spirit is an energy, or your soul is an energy, and energy never, or how you say it, the energy never dies or never disappears. It just transfers from one place to another. Basically your spirit going into the spirit realm. All right. But we already know reincarnation is real. All right. But back to the lesson. All right. Again, you see more Gadites. All right. There they go. Them fringes on. All right. And you see the tassels. All right. But we'll get into that. I'm hoping I remember to go back into the tassels. All right. Back at these. Whether people will think these are Egyptians, all right? These are Israelites, man, with their beards and their tassels and their fringes that's bordered in blue, man. All right, there goes some more tassels. All right, the 4 tassels that we'll go into it, though. All right, this is the one I was looking for. All right, there you go. You can see them, men and the women. All right, you got the men first, and the women, all right? And I forgot what language that is. I want to say that's in, what language is that? I know it's in the Middle East somewhere. I just cannot think of the place. But we was in captivity in this area, and I cannot think of the place, man. But anyway, Mesopotamia? No. Anyway. But they got on their garments, with bordered in, with their fringes on. As you can see, men were having their beards, All right, so that's pretty much it. Let's get back to the lesson, man. All right. But you don't see nothing on them, though. Them pale feet. It's a statue. I'm just joking, but yeah. You don't see that on them, though. Right, them Greeks. Right, nothing on them Greeks. Alright, let's get back to it. How bad I ain't seen this picture. I can't really, it's too blurry. Alright, so back to it, man. Alright, verse 38 again. Speak unto the children of Israel and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of the garments throughout their generations. As we just saw pictures of the Gadites and the Seminoles, right, rocking those same, those fringes on their garments, bordered in blue, all right, throughout their generations. And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue. And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it. All right, so think about it. The man he had to bend over to pick up sticks. All right, so it would only make sense to put the fringes at the border of your garment. Oh, Salaki. Sorry about that. So every time you basically, every time you look down, you're reminded, of the laws, basically. All right. So it says, and it shall be unto you for a fringe, right, that ye may look upon it, and remember all the commandments of the Lord Yahweh, right? So, so that it's a reminder, right? And that ye seek not after your own heart and your own eyes, after which ye used to go a whoring, that ye may remember and do all my commandments, and be holy unto your power, right? I am the Lord Yahweh, your power, right, which brought you out of the land of Egypt, right? Going back to what we were just talking about, right? Bringing us, the Israelites, out of the land of Egypt, right? It's two different people, right? To be your power, be your God. I am the Lord Yahweh, your God, your power. All right, so let's see. What's that? Numbers 18. I think that's Numbers 18 when it goes into the tassels. I could be wrong. I might have to find that one. Am I spell that right? It's lucky. Oh my gosh, I hate this damn phone. I know how to fix that real quick, Salaki. Bear with me, Salaki. I just wanted to go into the tassels real quick, but if I can't find it, I might just keep moving. All right, yeah, all right. 4. Let me spell out 4. All right, Salaki. If it don't pull up, I ain't worried about it. Oh well. All right, I can do that another day. All right, but basically it's another one on there where you it's only like one precept, but how you can make tassels as well, 4 of them, and put them at. And I can't really pause this, so let's see if I can find it in. Let's Google it real quick. Oh, Deuteronomy. Okay, it's lucky. Deuteronomy, chapter 22. I don't know what I was thinking. What is it? Chapter 22, verse 12. All right, this is Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 12, and it reads, Thou shalt make thee fringes upon the 4 quarters of thy vesture, wherewith thou coverest thyself. All right, that's not the one, because it tell you something about the blue as well. Yeah, that's it. Yep. Thou shalt make thee fringes upon the 4 quarters, right, of thy vesture. All right. Same thing that was in that picture. All right, with the man with the tassels. All right. Same thing. Tassels here on the right. All right, same thing. All right, so. All right, and it also has one in there about the linen, about the linen and wool. All right, thou shalt not wear a garment of diverse sorts, as of woolen and linen together. It's actually, they did a scientific experiment about that as well, where I can't. My family leave it alone because I can't remember exactly what it said, but it's something goes on when you mix wool and linen together, where it kind of that's what we got Google for. Face. All right. All right. It's like we're veering off. We'll get right back to it. Wool and linen blend is a fabric that combines the best qualities of both fibers. That's wrong. All right. Let's see. The fibers can be woven. All right. Sorry about the background as well. The little man back there playing the game. All right, we're gonna skip it, man, because it's gonna take me away from the topic, man. So like, I'll do a lesson about that another day. All right, so back to it. Let's go to back to Exodus, but that's pretty much the point of this video is that we're not supposed to be doing any work on the Sabbath day. All right, and that's the whole reason why that was put into place about us wearing fringes, right, bordered in blue, right. So it's like Numbers 15, right, bordered in blue. But that's the answer to it. All right. Hopefully it was edifying, but we just got to remember that we're supposed to keep that day holy, man. This is why Yahweh Shai went into, let's grab it real quick before I end it. Let's go to Matthew 12 real quick. All right. That's why he went into about, the lamb falling into the ditch, and you're just going to leave it there and let it die. This Matthew 12, all right, and 1. At that time, Yahweh Shai, right, because his name ain't Jebus, it's Yahweh Shai, went unto the Sabbath day through the corn, and his disciples were an hungered, and began to pluck the ears of corn and to eat. But when the Pharisees saw it, they said unto him, Behold, thy disciples do that which is not lawful to do upon the Sabbath day. But he said unto them, Have ye not read what David did when he was an hungered, and they that were with him, how he entered into the house of God, right, and did eat the shewbread? All right, peace out. Right, and did eat Salaki, and did eat the shewbread, which was not lawful for him to eat, neither for them which were with him, but only for the priests. Or have ye not read in the law how that on the Sabbath days the priests in the temple profane the Sabbath and are blameless? But I say unto you that in this place is one greater than the temple. Right? He messed them up with that one. It says, but if ye had known what this meaneth, right? I messed them up with that one, but I know they was all looking stupid. Well, I was going in on their ass. Say, but if ye had known what this meaneth, I would have mercy and not sacrifice. Ye would not have condemned the guiltless, man. It says, for the Son of Man is Lord even of the Sabbath day, because he the one who Yahweh Shah was the one, that was ordained through Yahweh to create the heavens and the earth, man. Right? With him and the rest of the angels, right? But he's the first one created, right? So, and he was created for him, right? And by him, right? So this whole thing about him resting on the seventh day, it comes from Yahweh Shai anyways, right? That's why he said he's above it, man. All right? Meaning, that pretty much he the one who started the whole Sabbath, right? So that's the whole point, he's above the Sabbath, man. He's above it all, right? Because it's Yahweh Shai, right? We got all the laws from him anyways, right? Everything came from him anyway, so he would have the more understanding that, right? Just like when he was, as the scriptures say, this man, he was wise, man. Like, he was extremely wise. But anyway, back to it. It says, for the Son of Man is Lord even of the Sabbath day. And when he was departed thence, he went into their synagogue, and behold, there was a man which had his hands withered. And they asked him, saying, Is it lawful to heal on the Sabbath days? That they might accuse him. See, they kept on trying Yahweh Shai, trying to accuse him of, any wrong they could find, right? But that was just because they lacked the true understanding of it all, really, right? Of the laws, of everything Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai stands for, right? They lacked the true understanding of it, right? But Yahweh Shai was, he was sent there to, bring the dead bring the dead out of those prisons, man. Right? The water y'all Bashim y'all shot for bringing us into this light of truth, man. Right? It says, and he said unto them, what man shall there be among you that shall have one sheep, and if it fall into a pit on the Sabbath day, will he not lay hold on it and lift it out? All right, let's read that in the NLT. It says, and he answered, quote, if you had a sheep that fell into a well on the Sabbath, wouldn't you work to pull it out? Of course you would. All right, back to the KJV. It says, how much then is a man better than a sheep? Right? I mean, that's clear. We would sacrifice lambs and sheep and goats. All right, it says, how much better? So like, how much then is a man better than a sheep? Wherefore, it is lawful to do well on the Sabbath day. And how much, all right, in the NLT it says, how much more valuable is a person than a sheep? Yes, the law permits a person to do good on the Sabbath. All right. Back at KJV, verse 13. Then saith he to the man, stretch forth thy hand. And he stretched it forth, and it was restored whole like as the other. See, Yahweh Shah didn't play, man. All right. Healed the man. Went off on the scribes and Pharisees. Because you shouldn't even be coming at Yahweh Shah about nothing, first off. All right. So again, the whole thing about the disciples eating corn, it wasn't about them eating corn, right? Because corn is lawful, but it was about them plucking corn, all right? Doing the basic form of work, right? They were trying to find anything they could do to basically try to stone the Yahweh Shai and the disciples. That's what they wanted to do. They wanted to unalive them, all right? But the whole point of this video, hopefully, was made, right, that the fringes were put into place, that bordered in blue, they was put into place to be a reminder, all right? To be a reminder that, to follow the laws, all right? So every time you saw them, you will remember, hey, what's the day? Today is Sabbath. Oh, speaking of it today, all right? But for me, at least, I can't speak for everybody. For me, at least, those fringes are in my la'ab, all right? I don't wear my fringes daily, right? Because we live in a sinful kingdom, right? We're not in our own kingdom, for one. So our clothes have mixed fabrics. It's a lot of stuff that we have that we really don't have control over, right? Because a lot of us don't have that much money. Some people can afford to go, go buy materials and make themselves clothes and, and so on and so on, right? And they might have the money to be able to keep more laws than others, basically, because a lot of other people that's poor, that they might not have the money or resources to be able to follow a lot of the laws, right? Now, your fringes should be in your la'ab, man. You should be studying every day, right? You should be reading every day, right? You should be thinking of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai daily, right? All day long, daily, right? So your remembrance should be in your mind, right? It should be in your la'ab, right? And again, we have to remember, all right? People know what the fringes are now. The elite knows what the fringes are when they see us on the highways and byways, right? So if you out walking about on your regular day, you might be at work, and you have your T-shirt on with your fringes, right? Now we walk in the faith of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, right? That we have the understanding that we're covered, right? But some of us are gonna we're gonna get into it with these people, right? They're gonna try to come after us, right? In the latter days, especially when everything kicks off during Jacob's trouble, right? And you might have made your family a target, because we know we're covered, right? And your wife can be saved through you, right? But we don't want to bring trouble to other people, that's around us, right? That's not in the truth. They might have, they might lack the faith. They might lack the understanding, right? But I don't want to be the reason why they were targeted, if that makes sense. All right. If it's me, I'm off. Hey, I'm in it. With Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, present my body as a living sacrifice, man. Because I know that covering is real, man. You know, but people that lack that faith um, could be persecuted because they're your family or because you be around them or whatever. This is just how the wicked devils get down, man. So your la'ab should be in your mind. I'm not saying you can't wear your t-shirt with fringes, but what I'm saying is don't bring trouble to others, right? Because of your doings, because of your actions. Sometimes we don't realize our actions cause a lot of trouble for others, right? And that's wrong in the Lord's eyes as well. All right, try not to, um, you know, just try to move circumspectly in this truth, man. Think and be wise, right? Have the understanding that these devils will do anything, right? And some people don't care about their family, and that's cool. I'm not, you know, not knocking that at all, right? Some people, you know, care too much for their family, almost to the point where they'll give up Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai for their family, right? And that's on them, right? But it's a perfect balance, man. To move in this truth, try to move and walk the right way, man. So you won't cause any others trouble, but at the same time, you're bringing, you're tearing down the strongholds of of the darkness of that's over the people, man. Bringing them into the truth, right? Bringing them to that light, so they can walk the straight and narrow, man. All right, but it's all about being wise and having the understanding that it's war out here, man. All right, so we have to move with intelligence. We have to move with meekness. We have to move with wisdom. All right, but we can't do that without Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right, period. All right, once you have the understanding, you'll know, okay, if I do this, this could happen to these people, your fringes, man, and your la'ab, right? Studying every day, keeping it fresh on your mind, all right? So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Salaki for the rant. I'm going to go ahead and end it there. All right, so Shalom and DTA. Last time I did that, it messed up on me. Damn, 38 minutes.